All right, Speedromizer community, it is time for the final run of the marathon. It is Metal Gear Solid by Alpha-5 and MaddyInc.
Yeah, hi everybody. I'm Alpha-5. I somehow I wasn't supposed to be here right now. You know, considering I've also been here the first 2 days. But so the original runner, I don't know who that was, had to drop out. And so about a month ago, I was asked to take their place, and I said, sure, that'll be funny. I'll close the event again. So here I am, playing Metal Gear Solid, and joined by Maddie. MaddyInc.
Hello everyone, I'm MaddyInc, and I've had a few more months to practice, but I doubt I'm any better, so it's going to be a close race. We'll see how things go. And then we are joined by the esteemed Metal Glenn Solid from the Speedrunning Discord.
This is going to be fun. I haven't actually watched either of you play this game yet, and I'm always excited to watch newer players run the game.
Yeah, I haven't streamed it because I like to, you know, just sort of keep everything quiet and then, you know, maybe either surprise people or, you know, make them sad.
Perfect. I love surprises.
But yeah, I sure do too. But anyway, this game has a lot of I would say there's about half of it might be waiting around, so we'll have plenty of time to talk and discuss. It's an interesting speed run. Actually very fun. Kind of want to do all bosses.
Plenty of times for donations, you mean?
Yeah, so get those in, please.
This is the finale, so this is your last chance, and we are supporting the Trevor Project, so please, whatever you got to spare, we would very much appreciate any donations.
Yeah, well, without further ado, I think if we're ready to go, if we get a countdown, we're going to start on difficulty. We're playing any % easy, so gonna do some stuff to skip small portions of the game. Not a lot of it, just, you know, all of it.
About half, yeah.
And gonna play on easy because very easy is a wildly different run because you're basically unkillable without glitches. So
it's true.
Yeah.
All right. With a countdown, could you do that for us?
It would be my honor. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Alright, so this is the first incredibly important, extremely difficult part of the run where we have to waste 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I don't know how Maddie's gonna do that, but I'm gonna get shot.
So far, so good.
It's going great. This is absolutely always how I like to start it. Alright, so I've committed 1 murder. That's good. This guy can't see me. Hey, buddy.
And just kind of to point out here, everything they're doing here is intentional. They're going to get a few alerts. Ideally, you want 6 coming out of the docks. And the reason for that is later on in the run, we're going to get the PAL card shot out of our hand. And if you have less than 11 alerts by the point that happens, you're going to have to deal with worse RNG than what we're going to have to deal with. And that is the rat. It is the speedrunner's bane of existence for the longest time. But we have learned that at least on average, the PAL card in the ditch, which happens when you have those 11 alerts, is actually faster. So we don't deal with the rat anymore, fortunately.
Yeah.
If you're going for a big boss, you have to go with the rat, but
we do need the evasion to go all the way down to 0 to get a new alert. I actually did get one where I was caught as it hit 0, and that was really fast and cool. But, you know, I'm just sort of messing around now because I have 5. I really only need 5 because of what I do. I grab a couple extra alerts in other places that, you know, maybe aren't as advised. But I can grab a 6th right here.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I, on my route that I need the 6, but I get them anyway just because.
Yeah, I
That's
got
kind of my
nothing.
favorite thing about this strategy is it seems like every single runner has their own way of doing it, because as long as you have that 5 or 6, it literally doesn't matter how you get them.
Yeah. I'm a little
It's actually
concerned
pretty
because my
cool.
game is like, oh yeah, there we go, good screen.
Got a nice close-up of polygons there. Up we go.
Yeah. Yeah, this game, my game is like dropping a frame every so often, so I'm a little worried about that, but maybe I'll change some Discord settings later. And then we're just skip a bunch of cutscenes, which you can do in the PC version. And I'm gonna go grab these chaff grenades because you run faster while holding anything, and those are kind of right there. And I'm gonna grab these stun grenades, which are great, and let me do horrible things later.
I got shot. That never happens.
Yeah,
Harumph.
getting shot there is so common.
Just
And
so mean.
yeah, so we're in the vents. There's a guy. He really wants us to like his sunglasses. I'm pretty sure that's the plot of this game. Is we're gonna go punch this guy in the face because his sunglasses are dumb.
Do I need to go get my cool sunglasses?
Yeah.
Only if it's at night.
It is night. It's almost 9 p.m. Actually, it's after 9 p.m. My goodness. My
Heck yeah,
perception
then.
of time is fantastic. I'm telling you that right now.
I guess coming up as we're crawling through the vents and looking at these rats, trying to tell us where things are because the screen is really dark. At least when I played like Twin Snakes, this was unbelievably dark and I had no way of knowing where I was going. I don't know if that was just the TV or the actual game, but I just find it a little silly.
The funny thing about that is Twin Snakes is actually incredibly dark and poorly balanced.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no, that is a Twin Snakes thing.
So I'm gonna try and do a thing here. I don't know if I set it up right, but if I did it right, I'll be out of this elevator pretty fast. Hey!
You got some of it. And that's something that happens because of, there's a fan patch made by BMN. It's a launcher for this game, and unfortunately the PC port of Metal Gear Solid 1 is incredibly, not optimized in just about any way.
This is a well-made game, as you can see. This is how you get to this guy. He was the place we were going.
We skipped a third of the game. We just saved ourselves 20 minutes over doing all bosses. It's fine.
Yeah, I think I do need to lower the quality of my Discord share. It's
very famous vent glitch.
Yeah, you just kind of do it.
Yep, you just put Snake's knees into the wall, look up, and stand up at the same time. Or not a stand, in tandem, so you first-person view and you stand up, and Snake should, just for whatever reason, stand up through the wall and on top of the vent, and out you go.
Yeah, it's
hit the load trigger
great.
behind the level 6 door.
Yep.
Only a few places where that glitch is actually useful, but in any percent, that's the only time you will see it.
I am dropping frames, and that is making me concerned. Like the game. I'm hoping it's fine.
But
I missed like the Coda call by a second.
Oof.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah, so we're in the torture sequence for anyone familiar with the game. We just kind of warp directly in there. And now we get to make sure that Johnny doesn't go to sleep.
And I've got to do that
while I try and practice.
Oh no!
because my game is lagging and I was trying to fix it, so I completely forgot to prevent Johnny from going to sleep.
Well, we're going to see the difference in time in the different routes then.
Yeah, we're just gonna do it.
Just a divergence in the runner.
It's fun while I fix my setup. I'll try and make it up later.
It's okay. You actually know how to fight Liquid.
Snake, it's showtime.
And with that alone, like, it ain't over until it's over.
Oh, that's very true. And RNG.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways. Like, Johnny's gonna go to sleep. It's gonna waste like 40 seconds, 90 seconds. I don't know what.
Had enough.
About 30.
So
Yeah, because normally
it's like 10. Not many.
Oh, okay, then it's fine.
It's enough to the point where RNG can still swing things back your way, so don't even worry about it.
Yeah. Because like, I mean, if I like, what's supposed to happen is I'm supposed to be like in here and then come out when he gets alarmed. But I was like busy trying to figure out if I could stop my game from stuttering streams while I stream it. Okay, yeah, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, that's about 30 seconds. There's easy ways to gain and lose 30 seconds in this game.
Witch, she took my clothes.
Notably, there is a coin flip coming up in, what, about 8 minutes or so, that can lose a minute each time you lose the flip.
Yeah, well, you can get it so that you can try it multiple times, but you lose time, and it is faster to do it pretty much always, so... And also, you can just die at other parts of the game.
Also true. And it's a little generous with the checkpointing, but given how tight this race is going to be, any death is going to be a big deal.
And I just gave you a 48-second handicap. Oof.
Well, I'm sure I'll burn it up somewhere.
Yeah, so checkpointing in the game is, it's at the beginning of the room, or it's the previous room before the boss that you died to, except for Liquid and Rex.
If you do die in the armory, it'll put you at the end of the vent at the very least if you mess up distracting the guard. That's at least nice.
Hey, I'm here. Where?
I'm just gonna stand up on the bed.
Yeah, it's fine.
Going to bed.
See you later.
Be careful not to try and crawl off of there.
Okay.
'Cause, yeah.
Am I stuck here?
Yeah, don't crawl over ledges.
Because the
I was
game
gonna
can't
wait. Maybe. I didn't think about this.
Eccentricity with the PC port.
I didn't think about this. I didn't know this happened.
I didn't think about it until you did it, and I'm like, oh wait, no.
Yeah,
the
maybe
game can't
Autocom
put
will
him
save
back
me.
on the ground, so
Not like this.
no, you have to be next to the door.
Oh no.
Trigger this. Yeah, you are.
Oh no, okay,
there it goes.
I can
Perfect.
scroll off it in first person view. We're fine.
It's fine. I forget
learning.
things because I haven't done that in like 3 years.
I was hoping you could tell me, and I'm like, oh no.
Meanwhile,
I'm all flustered.
Maddie is
from
out of the
just-
room by abusing one of the broken things, also our bread and butter in the PC port, the hotkeys, to do what had a glitch that has like 85,000 names. The one I like to call it is swim, which is swapping weapons in infinite motion. I like to use the acronyms because I'm like, this is a game of acronyms, but I digress. So what that'll do is it will switch Snake's weapons in his hand, and he'll just keep moving because the game doesn't know what to do. You can't obviously do that in console version because we don't have access to hotkeys. So the game just lets you continue moving, and you can get out of various cutscenes like that one.
I got knocked down with the stun grenade when I had the stun off, so I couldn't do the rest of the room correctly.
Okay, well, let's see how my armory goes. My armory has gone very poorly recently, and I might do it a little bit different. Okay, well, I got the first part.
Peek here at Alpha's armory here. Yeah, it's not bad. Joking about
Didn't hit any mines.
Okay. I dig it. It's not perfect, but it's good enough because
listen, over
timers.
my PB, that saved me 30 seconds.
Nice.
It's not
Let's
perfect,
go.
but because there's a timer, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, because I have that timer, and like if I kick him, sometimes he just gets back up fast enough, or sometimes the guy sees me, or just, you know, whatever, and I'm dumb. I didn't get overleapt enough. Talking and playing this game is really hard.
Yep.
But at least I died here because it doesn't mess up the strategy for the next room. Because I do the I don't know. Do you use stun grenades in the next room, Maddie?
No, I just throw the
Okay,
guy.
well,
No,
I
it's-
use
it's
stun
an optional
grenades.
thing, but
Well, aren't we fancy?
Yeah, it's
I-
bad.
fastest way of doing the nuke floor 1 is to throw a stun grenade and wait for the guard to get back up and just make sure he runs away from you and go up that way. But for beginners, I wouldn't recommend that. There's a few things in this game that I look at beginners and go, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? So this can be kind of tight if you don't know what you're doing, but I have faith. There he goes.
Yeah, I'm
Gonna
waiting
turn
for
around, run
this guy
past that way. We're gonna flip him and kill him in this instance, but I digress.
I threw a chaff grenade, but that's fine. I only need one extra.
Yeah, you'll be all right. So some risky business got to pay off here. Well. At least that's the last elevator you'll have to deal with.
Yeah,
There's no more elevator RNG, thankfully.
yeah. The strategy I use in the armory to get the extra alert is just so I don't have to deal with that elevator RNG as much. But I'm assuming Maddie's already done this.
I am on to
No,
Comstar.
we're out of bounds. Oh no.
Yeah, just
whatever will we
disregard
do?
what I did, and we can talk about Alpha doing it.
So what Alpha's doing here is what we call GME2, which is a state of the game that will break loading triggers, or interact in this case. And it turns out this game is one of those games where if you hit a certain coordinate, it will just teleport you to the other side of the map. Perfect. Faster in at least 2 rooms. And now we get the infamous tower climb, and if you were paying attention 2 years ago, this is where the newest big skip was found for this game, the Boba skip. Coin flip, as you'll see here on Maddie's screen.
I am not setting this up very well.
There it is. Let's see here. Coin flip, did we get the animation? No. Okay.
No.
Well,
No.
that's-
I'm
Okay,
gonna have to
here's my
die.
chance to catch up. I have
yeah,
a
this
bunch
is-
of
this
dumb
is
ways
Alpha's
of doing
chance.
this.
There's some really dumb luck with this.
Hang on. Oh, he didn't punch me. Okay, well, that's weird. I don't know. I usually have that guy punch me, so I flip the first guard down, but now I got the animation too.
Oh, jeez.
I didn't get set up fast enough, so
Yeah,
I
if you-
didn't get to
if you're
actually
not
even
set
get the
up-
attempt in.
Correctly or fast enough, this trick can
Hang on, I need to
be
drop that grenade.
a bigger pain than the coin flip really is.
The part where my game is stuttering is kind of screwing me with this. There we go.
Actually,
Okay.
we're all caught up here,
It's like
but
the
there we
stuttering
go.
is really wrecking me. Well, anyway, I'm through.
Finally through, and you'll notice there's no guards in this room. It's just a
Yeah.
weird thing that Boba Skip does. Is I think the repel cutscene is what spawns those guards particularly, but we're gonna GME2 back out of here, and look at that! It also lets you drop down some floors, so we skip behind. And the 4 horsemen in the elevator. Nice lean. I still can't do
Nice.
that. You've got that over me.
Hell yeah.
Well, I got second try.
And
All right.
we just do the same thing. We skip Sniper Wolf, and somehow she's dead.
And then this is my favorite room in the entire game because it's hilarious.
Oh, this is such a good room. Yeah, this is the blast furnace. We're not really gonna, obey the laws of physics here. What's a wall? I do believe most speedrunners say those are suggestions. And as is that door.
I'm looking at my splits, and because I set it to average comparison, I'm 2 minutes ahead of my average. It's just really funny.
It's so good to watch runs of any percent of this
Okay,
game.
this is
You
by
make
far
so
the
much-
hardest fight in the game. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
well done. Well done.
That,
Flipping
I
those.
cold split that.
Well done.
Oh no, you got guards. Shoot.
So my health is really low, so even though normally you wouldn't like GME here because it does waste some time, I hate this gun. Would it miss me every time? I'm kind of mad.
At that health, I can't blame you.
I like, yeah.
Then you have to waste time to menu and
Yeah, like I'm not even gonna do the
ration out.
fancy,
Rather than, like,
I'm not even gonna do the fancy way of like Vulcan Raven where you don't GME until after you throw the second grenade, but because if I mess it up, I'm just dead. So I'll do the easier strat.
Oh, absolutely.
These are birds. Look at them fly.
Ah, shoot. I can't get the angle on the last guy here. There.
Okay, I
Oh,
punched one.
whoa!
That's,
Do we need to call PETA here?
that's good enough. Yeah, I'm just gonna go stand over here in this corner.
Did we remember to GME 2?
Yes.
If you go GME 2, there's a codec that will trigger and
waste so much
I
time.
realize on PC we can just press escape or start and skip the codec entirely, but we could just not trigger it.
Yeah, and
Why
that,
would we?
You're locked in place there. All right, then. Okay, so I'm invincible. This is Vulcan Raven with grenades.
But he's got this big gun, and he should turn you into Swiss cheese. Raven, homie.
Not today.
What
Well, you
up
can
with this aim?
look at all the
Look
bullets.
at
They're
how-
going sideways.
He's got no aim. You've got a gun that belongs on a fighter jet, man. Come on. Snake should be like just disintegrated by now, and you're getting beat the same way you would have in all bosses. Grenades. Look at this.
The power of
jeez.
pressing 2 buttons.
So I'm pretty happy with that Raven fight. I'd like to time the grenades by rocking back and forth in my chair. I'm not gonna throw a chaff grenade here because I only have one, but I'm gonna take an interesting enough line.
Okay, I dig it.
I'm in Raven.
All right, now here's the fun part of pressing select at good moments.
This is one of those differences between the PC and console versions. On console, Snake will keep running at least for a little bit when those codecs come in. For some weird reason on PC, every time you get a codec, Snake stops dead on a dime. It's really weird. It's one of those habits you just kind of get into where the codec, you know where the codec's going to ring, which
This
is
is
right
my
in the middle of
favorite
Rex
one
here, by the
because-
way, is just boop, perfect. Oh, that was beautiful.
I didn't even get the
Just
sound.
Yep, beautiful.
That's my favorite one because, you know, the second Snake's front foot crosses the middle of Metal Gear, that's when it plays. Oh boy, I really hope my liquid fight goes better with the fact that, like, the game is stuttering.
It's hard to say, right? Because that room is just... It's really weird.
Yeah.
Like, just the way it handles inputs and gameplay. Like, if you've seen the IL strat for Liquid, you've seen that is a pain on itself. It's even worse when you learn that room, for whatever reason, drop inputs. It's really bizarre. At least to my
Yeah,
knowledge.
so now
we discovered
Palki 1 through 7.
Ooh, let's take some bets here, chat. We liked PAL card bets in our community for running this game. So you have 7 options. You have 1 through 7. 6 is the best. 7 is not appropriate to say on stream. See what we got.
I have had extremely bad PAL luck today in all of my practice, and I already forgot. Like, I've never forgotten to, like, do that, but I was just so distracted by the stuttering.
We've got a
So let's see.
4-3. 4-3. I'm assuming that's left to right. A double 7.
Oh!
My. Oh, there's the 4.
I'll take that one. That is the
There's
best
the
luck
4
I've
for
had
Alpha.
all day. Oh, wait. Oh, right. I forgot the first one is in a weird spot.
There's on for RNG here.
Yes, it is, because the RNG has actually determined races in the past, so...
I absolutely believe that. You can lose 30 seconds through no fault of your own to Palki.
I have
I can't even
lost
blame Boba.
exactly 2 races to the PAL card RNG. It was wild.
And actually, something I should mention that I'm doing here as I'm going around this corner, because this guard is really annoying. I'm doing this shuffle, and I don't know why I stopped to flip him. I could have just kept going.
See what Maddie's got here for the PAL key.
And
There we go.
A
swim
5,
there, but
okay. So 4
but
and 5
basically-
are pretty good. would
I
take
do
those.
this over these.
We take
Snake
those.
will never put his feet on the ground, and I don't make sound. and it lets me just kind of get past that guard unperturbed.
We love skating.
Yeah, skating is
That's
great.
like an old school animation cancel for this game. It's just been a thing for eternity. Honestly, fantastic. And you could do that with the hotkeys too if you really wanted to, but there's just something so much more satisfying about hearing the click.
Yeah, the click is honestly like, if it wasn't slower
Actually,
than
I don't
just
think in
running.
80% you can because you don't have a different weapon that would change your stance, which is the whole point. So like if you do it with 2 different grenades, Snake's stance doesn't change, just the model of the weapon does, so that wouldn't work. But if you had the SOCOM, yeah, sure, you could absolutely.
All right, now these turrets, they're bad at shooting bullets. And now we got 61 seconds of time to kill.
We love time to kill.
So I'm just gonna run around.
Since we do have time to kill, DJ, are there any donations to read?
There are not any donations right now, but I do want to bring attention to who we are raising money for. That is the Trevor Project. Trevor Project is the leading suicide prevention and crisis intervention organization for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer, and questioning young people. They work to save lives by providing support through free and confidential suicide prevention and crisis intervention programs on platforms where young people spend their time. A 24/7 lifeline, chat, text, and through Trevor Space. They also provide public education, engage in advocacy efforts, and develop research. With your donations, we can help the Trevor Project end suicide rates of LGBTQ youth. You can visit their website at thetrevorproject.org to find out more about this amazing organization. And we are at... Oh, we actually do have a donation.
Awesome.
From George, who donates $5. It says, "Your friendly lead tech here. I want to thank DJ for letting me try this bonkers tech setup. It's been great engineering this, including the layouts, our dedicated visual audio mixer, and everything else. Speedromizer 4 is going to be wild. Also, trans rights are human rights." Absolutely, trans rights.
Homie has a point.
Homie spitting facts.
It's true.
I got distracted and forgot that I do that PAL key swap on the bottom so I don't mess up my splits.
Oh.
So I have random gold split there that I had to go delete.
It's fine. They balance
It's fine,
out.
yeah.
They'll balance
just as a
out.
quick
Just have a
update.
fake sum of best.
Just as a quick update.
I like knowing my sum of best.
Go for it, DJ.
Oh,
I said, just as a quick update, we are $450 away from our $2,000 goal. Let's beat out Speedromizer 2. Get your donations in.
Oh,
why did I not
no.
get the... I'm so confused. It's the right card.
I was looking at
no.
Maddie's screen. I don't know. Wait, I could. Oh no. Oh, you.
I went at 102.
I think you swapped in front of the computer and turned around because Snake has to be facing the laptop.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw some grenades and kill myself as quickly as possible.
That is absolutely the call.
That is unfortunate.
And just like that, I'm almost back in it.
Yeah, Maddie's got some time to come back
Okay, there we
now.
go. That must have been what happened. It's this stuttering. This is not.
Fine.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
It's fine.
You're still crushing it, so it's all
Yeah.
good.
Fine, we love this game.
Seems great. Ladder, please.
I love this particular run. It's
port's
so
so
easy to
silly.
learn. It's so easy to learn, and then it's very satisfying to get a mastery of.
Yeah, I'm screwing up for charity. I'm trying to save time.
All good.
30 minutes ahead of schedule.
It's fine. It's something's fine.
We're just given more time for donations, you know?
That's right.
This is the definitely the lull part of the run, where we're just climbing back and forth, trying to get our key hot and cold. And so now is the perfect time to get anything in, because the last bit of this is fast and furious.
Yeah, a little bit.
And why wait?
Yeah, this run is super easy to learn. It's available on GOG. And a disc if you can track it down on eBay, but unfortunately is not very well put together. The joke is, and there is some truth to this joke, it's made by a team at Konami's basement of about 6 people. And there were some things that they had to do to get the game to be the game, such as some of the music, which they got through totally legal means, but not from Konami at the time.
Yeah, it's really funny that they had to pirate their own music.
It's really ironic. Some other things like this game, something I figured out a number of years ago by accident, mind you. For some reason, this game originally is a single-threaded task, and for whatever reason, the game loved to just crash on itself. Don't know why. For fun, and I don't know what possessed me to do this. I think I thought the game would load faster or something at the time, and lo and behold, I'm incredibly naive. I went into Task Manager and added another CPU thread, so it was running 2 threads, and it stopped crashing, and I went, wait, after about 5 runs. And then I hit somebody up, I say, hey, try this. But it turns out, yeah, most of the time, not all of the time, it won't crash in these scenarios, which is crazy.
Yeah, there's like a list of processors and what cores to have enabled and set to so that the game doesn't crash. It's completely wild.
Yeah, so this game and Metal Gear Solid 2 are both PC ports that have needed to be fixed by fan patches. So for MGS2, you've got what's called VSFix, which you can find on GitHub still, I believe. And then you have the MGS launcher made by BMN. A link to that can be found on the speedrun.com resources page. It's currently in its 1.3 iteration, which added native analog, which we had a big debate over and was eventually implemented into the rules to allow it, which is perfectly fine. And then it invokes some other cool tricks getting off elevators, which you may have caught during the beginning of the run here. But it also fixed the music. The blast furnace is the most notable that people noticed is off in the original release of the PC port. And a number of other things, you know, it's just insane the amount of work that BMN did. So shout outs to BMN for putting all the fixes into one convenient thing.
Yeah, once you get it all set up, it is a great resource, I must say.
And you can save all these settings to the launcher, so you just launch the launcher and go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't trust the stuttering, so I'm going at 102 in every single one of those rooms. You're supposed to wait 61 seconds, then you can move, but I'm gonna be very safe for this.
Better safe than sorry, because if you go all the way down and you haven't checked the card or whatever, you get to go all the way back. And we've seen that happen before, and it's just very, very sad. Yeah, we don't do that here. We just, I always recommend, especially if you're new and you're nervous and you don't want to, you know, go all the way down, you just check your card. Just check the card.
Yes.
Even when if I'm derusting personally, and I've had world record in this game at least once, I check my card because I go full-blown ADHD and stop paying attention to the timer and the music. I just don't know where I'm at, and I just go, ah, crap, here we go. Check the card. Boom. Problem solved.
Now you're making me want to check the card right now, and
It's better safe than sorry, that's all I'm telling you.
I'm already on the cargo elevator down. It's too late for me.
Yep. I totally have this. No
Let me
questions
know when we've got
asked.
time for a quick donation.
I know I lost
Absolutely.
time on that split, so I know I'm okay.
They're both on cargo elevators. Should be fine for a donation.
All right, so I have one $20 donation from I'm gonna butcher this, by the way. Melina Root donates $20 and says hi with a smiley face, and that went towards the $2,000 milestone. We are currently sitting at $1,570 out of the necessary $430 left. So get your donations in. We're so close. You have about how long left in this run?
I don't know. We're gonna go
Less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, about 10 minutes, give or take.
All right, we got 10 minutes to raise $430. I know we can do it.
All right, so that chaff grenade's how you're supposed to do that room. And I'm just gonna switch to. I didn't pick up the extra stone. Whatever. I don't need to swim anymore.
Chaff grenades in room? What? No.
Oh yeah, I do the. I don't know if you did the blast furnace stingers.
Yeah, I do the elevator thing.
Yeah, and you can grab stuns like along the way, and sometimes like if I'm out of stuns, I'll go and grab them. Just 'cause it waits a couple seconds, but the way I have my controller set up, I have 2 back paddles. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 others that work. Otherwise, I would have a third one there for just regular grenades, just so I can do the swimming.
Yeah, past comms tower I don't use any stuns. Or actually, really chaffs either.
Alright, so take a long way around. Oh. Can I face the terminal, please?
Wait, what do you mean that wasn't Master Miller?
It's definitely Master Miller.
I had no idea that would happen.
In a
Those
movie.
sunglasses were perfect. I've seen Miller before.
Call me crazy, chat, but I think we've been bamboozled.
Have we been Schmeckeldorfed?
That's not even a word. I'm going to agree with you.
Perfect.
Alright, so this is Metal Gear. In case you weren't aware, Metal Gear launches nukes.
What? Why didn't you tell me earlier? Wait, why? Oh my gosh. He's got bad aim. Did you take aiming practice from Raven? Jeez.
Anyway, so this is my favorite part, because on the GOG version, you can crash the game. But also, because of the PC version, you can equip grenades.
Dance, Snake! Hey!
I absolutely love this animation.
It's so funny.
So much.
He's just stuck there.
It's like, this is what happens when Snake is in Stinger. This is how the game does its camera. It will finally end. Okay,
Yeah.
I have to stop messing around. Okay, the game didn't crash. We're good.
Yep.
Alright, now I'm in the wrong spot, so
Yeah,
this is
the
gonna be
game
fun.
will do some weird things. I've seen it crash at the Gray Fox cutscene. I've seen it repeat over and over line in the cutscene, and I've seen it just skip
Okay,
it
well, that was a
entirely.
perfect Rex 2.
Rex is dead, crab emoji, but
Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking, and, yeah, I'll be back eventually.
Yeah, good luck.
what Alpha's doing here is he's going to focus on the audio of the Liquid Infinite metronome that he's got, and it's perfectly fine. There's a metronome that's available through the speedrun.com resources page, and it's a wonderful banger. Even if you don't run this game, listen to it. It's actually good. So that's going to be the rhythm for liquid punching, which is something like... But he's going to throw him. Oh, he's... Oh my god! Here we go.
On the other hand, I'm bad at this, so I don't do any of that. I'm just gonna do the best I can.
Okay, okay. Oh, just kicked him a hair early. Liquid's gonna fall down. Let's see what Maddie's doing. Oh, Liquid gets away. That's okay.
Oh yeah.
You can always try and set him back up.
Yeah, so I thought I had him at the right health, and I did actually get the stutter at the very end, so it's fine.
And it's
I got it mostly.
That was still a pretty decent infinite.
Yeah,
honestly.
The random frame drops I've been getting because apparently I can't stream this game to Discord and stream it to Twitch at the same time.
Curse you, processor!
Yeah, I have an old processor, which is probably why I don't crash in this game very often.
That
anyway, I'm gonna turn this guy.
is entirely possible. We do have a small list on the Metal Gear Wiki, MetalGearSpeedrunners.com. There is a small list of processors where during testing we were looking at which processors were doing what with which core combinations when we were learning about the crashing. But that is entirely possible depending on which CPU it is.
I have a 4000 series Intel, and okay, that's pretty good luck for the first part.
Funny story, that's what I learned it on. Was it like a 4430 or something stupid?
I have a
It's an old one.
4690. Which I've been meaning to replace, but, you know,
It is an old CPU.
the world happened.
Yeah, the world happened, and electronic prices and parts
Can this
went
guy
haywire.
not be where he is, please? Okay.
Snake!
All right, so yeah, we're making our escape by murdering some guards and crashing through a gate. Otacon's a little
I'm really
braver than he
concerned
looks, by the
that it
way.
says my average split for this is supposed to take 3 more minutes, and I'm like, how?
Over yet!
And I'm
This is a
gonna-
little longer than it appears.
I'm gonna interject quick.
Oh, please.
We've gotten a slew of donations. We are $190 away from $2,000.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Just to whip through a few of these, Aridin donated $100 and says, after watching MaddyInc stream this much, I can't not donate. Lightfoot donates 50 and says, bring it home, chaps. Solid Poo donates $20 and says, best game ever. Why not donates $50? We're getting so close, so why not donate myself? And Anonymous with 20.
Look what's being weird.
Yeah,
Well, thank you much, everyone. 2 familiar names out there.
Oh god, not the time I need this phrase to start, please stop!
So as Alpha finishes his liquid here, time is on the score screen. Since this is PC, we have the actually beautiful benefit of skipping not only these cutscenes, the codec afterwards. We can skip the credits, avoid DMCA for whatever reason. It's
It's a shame
wonderful.
because it's such a good song.
It is. It is. It's time for
Okay,
Alpha.
there we go. That's time.
38:42.
38:42.
Not bad.
Considering
Jeez.
I randomly threw away so much time.
It's okay. I did too.
This is it's I hadn't really done like a full commentary like part of this. And just talking and playing a game at the same time is a lot more difficult than just playing it, but it's still decent enough. I take a 38, with especially part where I've just forgot to be under a bed because it did stream right. So
Yeah. I would take that any day.
yeah, that would have
Position.
been if I didn't do that, I lost 49 seconds on that split. If that didn't happen, this would have been a 37.
Ow.
My PB is a 36.58, and my sum of best is a 35.22. This is a really fun game, and that PB also has me dying in armory and losing 47 seconds. So this is a really, really fun game to play.
And it's looking like Maddie's going to be right on estimate here.
Mash as hard as I can.
It's all about throwing for content.
I hadn't
Time for Maddie.
messed up the setup for
40:06.
Boba there.
I believe. Close enough.
Close enough.
What's a few
I'm
seconds?
happy with it.
GG's.
Fantastic. So it looks like I have the final times at Alpha at 38:46 and Maddie with a 39:54.
Well, mine says 38.42
GG.
on my live split.
Yeah, so
That's
looks
curious.
looks like from the relay race, it was just from first glance, it looks like it was team 2 with the lowest time. I don't know how close that was, but
I do have an idea since I saw what the number was beforehand.
yeah,
A
I'll
clean
post,
sweep, I think.
I'll post the specifics once the event is actually wrapped up. But this
Yeah,
was
Very
crazy.
fun run. I was happy to get the
Hopefully you
36 earlier today.
You got a 36?
Yeah, I have a
Wow,
3658 is my
nice.
personal best. Yeah, I died on Armory, otherwise I would have been a low 36, but I didn't mess up Liquid
Yeah, that
in that.
liquid is clean.
Yeah, the stuttering aside, now that I know that I can't stream this at 1080p and also Discord share, this is a good game. I very much enjoyed it. I think I might replay all of the Metal Gear series, especially with the rumors of the 3 remake happening.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to tap Plywood's sign again, aren't I?
Alpha, you got any shout-outs?
Yeah, I mean, just thanks so much for putting on this event. I probably won't end up closing it again unless, you know, a divine intervention somehow for the 3rd time. It's all been happenstance, I promise. But I really enjoy this event. I don't really stream that much, and my life is probably going to be Tears of the Kingdom for the next forever anyway. So follow everybody else, watch them. I have Korok seeds to go find.
A similar story. Yeah, I've been MaddyInc. I stream about once a week on Wednesday, doing Metal Gear, and actually a lot of the games that were featured here today, oddly enough. Yeah, first time for me being on the finale, so unlike Alpha, I'm new to all this, but had a great time, and thank you all very much for donating. There's a few minutes left in the marathon, so get in those last minute donations if you can. It's all going to a good place.
Before we transition over, I do want to say a couple of things. One, we're still $190 from our $2,000 goal. Two, I forget the second thing. And third, Alpha, I'm barring you from Speedromizer 4's finale. Saying that right now.
Well, don't make it a good game then, and just give me the good game and put me somewhere else.
I'm gonna stick you with something, and
You're just gonna. I'm not gonna be speedrumized.
I'm gonna take you out of the event pool, and yet somehow you will still be brought in for the finale. You'll be on a deserted island, and yet I'm gonna send you a letter, a message in a bottle. It's like, hey, you want to be on part of
Hey, maybe
Speedromizer
the
4's
finale. Someone dropped out a month ago. I'm really glad you asked me. This was a really, really fun game. I might want to learn all bosses, but there's too many video games to play, which is my only limiting factor on it.
This is why you speedrun, so that you have more time to play less game.
That's fair.
Agreed. I've had a great time with it as well, and I'd like to say I'd stick with it, but just too many things to do, so little time. But I'll do what I can. And thank you, Viglen, for stepping in and doing commentary.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
It was fun.
All right. Bye.